Apologies. Elevations to everyone in the collective. Hopefully, I found everyone in good high vibrational energy. We back for another live read. Now, I promised you the other day after I did that live, it is titled um, "Do not, under any circumstances, take this person back. This person is dark and they have an extremely dark past, and that it may have said other things." So we came to the conclusion. Upon the conclusion of that particular live reading, um, I detected another person. I mean, well, with it throughout that reading, I was able to detect a hidden energy or figure that was trying not to. They were trying to move around in the energy of what was going on with all your contracts. Who was this person that was targeting your twin flame contract, your soulmate contract, your high level soul contract, your divine contract, your kingdom spouse contract? There is someone that has been hiding elusively in your energy, and this person has been around for quite some time, that has become aware a long time ago of your contracts in the ethers here, your spiritual gifts, your everything. So this part of the reading, we are going to focus on who this person may be and try to identify them so you can be more aware of your hidden enemies, okay? As this is a general message, only take what resonates and leave what does not. Do not try to make this or any other message fit. You only cause confusion in your life, and that's the last thing that we want. Something is about your gifts, nonetheless, and you're about to learn secrets, okay? Secrets about something. I'm trying to figure out who this person is that keeps targeting all of your contracts. Four swords, four pentacles. Somebody wants to keep you sick or get you sick and keep you sick. Four of swords, four of pentacles, six of pentacles. I want to start with these, but I kind of feel that I need to start. I haven't used these in a long time. These are my yes or no oracle cards. They didn't want me to use those. I don't shuffle like that. Let me make sure y'all can see how it fell out. It says, I'm gonna read them just like they came out. Wrote them the whole deck just. So it says, yes, you get a lucky break. It's a successful venture. So you have a lot of success in your energy, and I feel like we already determined that on that last live. I think it was from the day before yesterday or earlier yesterday. I don't mind correction, so let me make sure that. Huh. Okay. It says no. Learn from experience. Old ways no longer work. Somebody has been doing this. Is that person's energy? They have been doing something to you, but now I feel like, however, this person has been able to target you, so somebody has been targeting you, like your counterpart, soulmate, twin flame, everything. That's why all your past lovers and stuff, you have a soul contract with them that's been confirmed, and they end up falling and stuff like that. There is somebody that is a bigger energy or force that has been working behind the scenes here. But something that someone has been doing that has been successful is no longer successful. And now it's like the divine is giving the success, not only the contents of your contracts or your contracts, but divine is putting your success in your hand. So in that live on part one, I know that I said, and we constantly come across people or have met these people through our lives that have betrayed us in our contracts and stuff, and they fall, but we do our part, we heal, and we have to do their part. Why can't we get to a certain spiritual ranking as we pass levels and tests and heal, evolve, ascend, and grow? Why can't we get to a point where we can petition the ethers ourselves and ask for or specify what it is that we want in our own divine contract. Write out our own divine contract. Why is that not possible? And I feel like that it is possible. And I typically ask these in question forms, and then that allows me to go look into reasons why it can or cannot. But I feel like it's possible. I do. So long as it does not go against God's, the Most High's, what the Most High has set out for us to do and or be, or missions to complete, I feel like that we have every ability and right and power to create our own divine contracts. I don't see why I couldn't write like a petition, and that's simply just picking out a piece of notebook paper and a pen, putting the intentions of having it go to and be heard in spiritual court or by the divine council, and ask that this is what I want my contract to be. Because everything that I felt like that, every person that I was with that was a part of my past contracts, they all failed me. They all tried to unalive me. So, yeah. So I don't see any reason why I cannot write out the stipulations of my contract, what it is that I want. And now I don't see any reason why you can't. If you've done the work, why you can't do that as well. Now, if anything that you ask for may interfere, I mean, we're learning as we go. But if it may interfere with your divine destiny, it's like Spirit will give you a no on that. But I don't see why any of the, like all of it should be, why all of the contents or things that you ask for should be rejected. I really don't feel like that. So something someone has been doing, learn from experience, old ways no longer work. It's something that someone has been doing to be successful over controlling your energy and the outcome of your life, your contracts, your connections, your money, your relationships, your career, your stability, your home life, your family dynamic. Like this has been a particular energy. And it says, no, rethink your direction. This isn't your path. And then above that it says, no, feels wrong, bad idea, manipulated, led astray. This, I'm telling you, this is this person's energy. This is this person's energy. And now for you, you get a yes from the ethers. It says it's going swimmingly off the hook, in the flow. Fishing could be significant to you. Koi fish ponds or koi fish could be significant to you. And then there's something sticking out here. It says, yes, insight and wisdom guide your choice. So I feel like that for those of you who have been betrayed in every contract, and then like the twin flame betray you, the soulmate betray you, the exes, the everybody, the friends, they all betray you, and you do the work. You should be at a high enough ranking, or you should have did enough healing where you can ask the ethers in one way or another. This is what I want my contract to be. Sometimes we have to be very definitive and very assertive when it comes to the universe and telling the universe what it is that we desire. Not forceful. I said assertive. Very different, you know? And if you don't write petitions, this could be done by way of prayer. Okay? You could talk with your spirit guides, your ancestors, your protectors, and have them take the message to the ethers here. And you know, and moving forward. I mean, it's a start. I try to make sure that we think in terms of what used to limit us, what we once thought was not possible. So I want us to be able to, you know, work our way towards thinking that we are limitless. Nothing is impossible. I mean, because why not? If you survive through all the tragic things in one way or another, for people who were supposed to protect you, love you, keep you safe, make you feel secure, and they did heinous things behind your back, and then you had to be there by yourself to heal. You had to be there by yourself to go through the pain, the chaos what's left when the dust is settled from what others create. I don't see why we can't ask the Most High, the Source, Universe, the Galactic Council, the Spiritual Court, for what it is that we truly desire. Even if it seems like over the top, I ask for the most over the top stuff. And if you are worthy of it, respectfully, if you are worthy of it, the ethers will give you that bigger or something similar, you know? So, I just wanted to point that out. So we're going to start with this yes or no oracle cards deck. Because I don't know who this elusive person is. And when I was trying to gain access, when I was trying to grasp it or hone in on, get closer to this person's energy, their energy was like this. They kept bouncing. Like they kept bouncing. They kept moving. They would not let, I could not get them in a particular area. I could not stick. I don't know how to explain it, how I do it, but I could not freeze the energy enough to be able to look deep into it and break it down as to who this has been. Because this person been around for a very long time. Says yes, beauty and growth surround you, cherish it. Even when you were younger. Flowers could be significant, okay? Daisies or something like that, even petunias. I don't know who like the smell of petunias, they say to me. Whatever, you know. No, cannot break the ice. Chilly reception. Bleak. That's this person's energy. And it's not so much, it's not so easy or simple for me to say that this person has some type of energy cloak or something on. It's not that, it's something else. Again, no, feeling fragmented, cracking under pressure. I don't feel like this is your energy. This is this person's energy. Or whoever this energetic presence is that's been doing all kinds of stuff, bro, to all your contracts. Everyone that you were supposed to meet, that the ethers appointed to you, or you to them, or y'all to each other, like, if they all betrayed you, I don't think that that's a normal thing. And I'm gonna be honest, that is just theoretical. I don't think that that's normal. At this time, ancestors are my highest good, spirit guides, archangels. Let me call up on a different set of energies. I release all of y'all with love and light, and I love y'all. Respectfully. I need a different energy. I need a different energy to work with. That this energy can't duck and dodge. I call upon the known. At this time, I call upon the unknown energy of my highest good that is supremely skilled in locating energies that try to be elusive and being able to stop that energy in its tracks, so I can dive deep into that person's energy and see why they are in collective's energetic field and trying to destroy their life, ultimately to destroy collective. Any and all energies that may pertain to, so long as if you are a protective and high vibrational energy for my highest good, for this message, are allowed to answer the calling of that. And all other energies, you are required to leave this energetic field at this time. Don't worry, collective. Your girl said, I got good sense. I also magnify my protective shield of my mind, body, soul, and spirit. May no energy touch, embody, or connect to me that wishes to cause me ill will, harm, hurt, pain, trauma, turmoil, illusions, delusions, discognizance, or any vibration frequency of truth, clarity, peace, awareness, sanctity, serenity, abundance, and protection, safety, sovereignty. And I also declare authority over this energetic space at this time. And that includes any energies that wish to come into this energetic space. As I open myself up to you, or you allow me to tap into your energetic frequency, know that this space is protected. I will not allow any energies, and I mean any energies, to violate my protective and sovereign space at this time as I do my work that the Most High and the Divine has called for me to do on behalf of the collective. Ashe. I give you his name, right? And it's David. And although it may seem like a very plain name, that name has been popping up in my head for several months now. There's also another name, Klaus. Klaus. There's a man named Klaus. He is a high-level occultist. High level. He may be connected to the Marine Kingdom or I'm gonna say Navy SEALs, but AKA he may have connections to darker, angrier spirits of the Marine realm. But this man's name is Klaus. And I keep getting the name Ogden as well. Ogden or Odin. So I know that's some type of Greek god or no, Celtic. It's Ogden or Odin. So, because with Ogden, that's a place. It's a beautiful place. It's West Coast. It's in Utah, Judah. You know, I keep hearing of its beauty. That's Ogden. No, why I keep hearing Ogden. Someone may be from that area or near that area, or have lived in that area, or you know of someone, your family's from there, you know people that live there. But I also get the name Odin, okay? Odin, Greek, Celt. And it may also be Irish or Irish. Culture or folklore may be very significant to someone here. Yes, open to suggestions, front and center, and steady. Deserts are significant. Boots are significant here. Boots, somebody may be a hiker. Not through mountains, but somebody just hikes. They like to take walks through a trailblazer, so to speak, but by feet. Spirit say yes, glowing results, clarity, seeing the whole picture. So these things are significant. That place I just named, the names I just named, Greek gods, marine spirits and or kingdom, and also with this person wearing boots, hiking and stuff like that, deserts being significant as well. Very significant to whoever this person is, you or the significant energy that has been hiding in the shadows of your psyche, your mind. And I mean, this person has wreaked havoc on your life, on your livelihood. Let's get a few more before we move forward on this person's energy, this energy's energy, because this may not be a person collective. Be mindful of that. Not every energy that has been like siphoning our energy or messing with our life, our contract, not every energy is human or a person at all. I want to come out. Yes, fulfilling your desires, being refreshed and moving. You have a lot of good gifts coming towards you, and that is because you have defeated this person's every tactic, okay? Yes, follow the guidance. It leads to truth, okay? Rural countries and or towns here in a desert are significant. You may have to hike, or there may not be a specific road that leads to where this person is or where they live or who this is or a specific location. There are no definitive roads that lead to a specific house or ranch or encampment, even place of residence, commune. It could be a compound, and it's in the middle of a desert here. Yes, reach for high goals. Success is near. You got a lot of successful, like Spirit say, not only are you on the right path, you have nothing to worry about. And you have so many successes, gifts, beautiful things coming to you like front and center. You're on the right path. They're saying take it steady, be open to suggestions, you're learning to live out loud. Your desires are being fulfilled. You may be moving or you may have moved and stuff. Like there's a lot of showering of gifts when it comes to you and the universe showering you with gifts because everything that you had to overcome. But it is really important that what is this energy over here? Because that part 1 live that I did the other day, that was an ugly and brutal energy here, okay? It was really ugly and heinous how it turned out. It ended beautifully. But as I promised, I said that I would one time in a dream. He was a Caucasian man, 50s, clearly. But he didn't have wrinkles on his face, but you could just tell, I could just tell he was 50. He had these piercing blue eyes. He had gray hair or more salt and pepper, but it was all starting to turn grayish white. It was cut very short, like a militant person or like a Navy person would keep their hair cut. He was very chiseled. He was very fit. Medium athletic build. He was staring. At first, I seen him from his hands at a white sink. And his hands had what looked like bloody mud on it. But now that I think about it, that was red desert dirt as the sienna. That color is significant. But, parts of the desert, they have the desert dirt is very specific, particularly colored here. It has a sienna, burnt sienna coloring to it, okay? And it looked like bloody mud on his hands. But upon revisiting that dream, that memory, it was not, it's the feathers now. It's feathers in my nose. And he was washing it off of his hands and stuff. Now when I think about it, that was desert mud on his hands. And when he got done, he didn't even finish washing his hands because it was like he became aware of me. And then when he got done, he stopped what he was doing. And he was like, looking dead, the mirror in front of him, he was looking dead in the mirror, but it was almost as if first I was him looking at his hands, and when he became aware of me, it was like I shifted to the other side of a two-way mirror, and I was looking out through his eyes at me or my presence, and I was also looking at me. And Ogden is very significant. I can't get it out of my head right now. When I talk about this man, I can't. Ogden. I keep wanting to say Odon, but it's not. It's Ogden. The Navy is very, very significant in your life, in your past, in your background. Very significant. Desert is very significant. A compound, nope. A complex. That sounds a little bit better, but no. It's like in the middle. This place is like in the middle of the desert. There are no roads that go here. You either and then again, and also, it's not like it may not be found on the map necessarily. It could be outside of Ogden, outside outside of a mountain range, significant to Ogden. Austin is significant. Austin, Texas. Austin Powers, a spy who shagged me, is significant. And in one of those things, Dr. Evil, he had one of his lair was in like the desert mountains. So desert and mountains are very significant. But wherever this place is, I want to say like a complex, but is that what you call it? It's not big, and it's more than one section. Turn it down. It starts getting distracting. I don't even know why y'all turn it up. If you can't hear it, you shouldn't be watching. Patchouli is significant. Raisins are significant. Somebody definitely has brown boots. The color like Timberlands, you know, like the original Timberlands, that color, but maybe like a shade darker. Somebody definitely has those boots. And they not Tims though, they just remind me of that color. And I see how they bro, they be showing me some crazy stuff, bro. Like literally, this shoe, I don't know what the significance of this is or means to anyone. It could be a dream, bro. Okay? When I'm trying to tap into new energies, I have to dissect stuff, and sometimes it comes out like Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory. You know what I mean? Crazy. Crazy ride. But it's like a boot. It's like a hiking boot. It's an ankle. It comes to the ankles. It's a hiking boot. The shoelaces are untied. It's a shade darker than what normal Timberlands would be, if that's significant. And it's only one of them. And how they're showing it to me, it is sitting upside down. Y'all know, like the street signs at the end of a street. It has the pole. And the holes in the pole are significant. Notches in a pole are significant, and then at the top it has a street sign. Well, imagine a street sign missing and an upside down boot being sitting the fuck up there. And not only that, the spirit is telling me to pay very much attention to the direction in which the shoe is pointing, because the shoe is pointing left. It's pointing left. It's on this pole. It's this color. Shoestrings are untied. That and I do see that. I do see desert in the background. Boy, sometimes I think I'd be about to break my bones. Boy, I be having to. Yeah, people don't understand. I'm not self-inflicting any pain. It's you have to do that when you want to come out. Sometimes it's necessary to do a triggering thing to bring yourself out of so you don't get sucked into a vision or the surroundings or the energy of. Sometimes you have to, so y'all notice that I'm doing this or whatever the case may be. It's to bring me back to, it's to bring me back to right here. Especially if I'm called to tap into things and so that man in that dream, because I don't know, they are making me remember that dream. And I had that dream December of 20, I'll never forget it, okay? I did a video recording of it and everything, but I had that dream December 24, right after my birthday. Right after my birthday. So after December 18th of 2024, December 2021 or December 21st or 22nd of 2024 is significant for someone. It could even be the year 2021. Wisdom supports, it says yes, wisdom supports you. Roots go deep. You may be related to this man. Well, that's not nice to say. Oh, buddy. I don't want to talk like that. Okay, I'm gonna have to talk real reckless right now, real quick, okay? Let's say you a nigga. You black, you a nigga. And let's say that you are an illegitimate child of a white person. And although this person may have fucked your mother and she black and he white, and he like that he come from a real racist fucking family that wouldn't like your little nigga child ass. And I hate to say it that way. That's what's coming out. This person is a part of the Navy. And this is how this person's family would talk about you. So maybe this person, maybe they're not Caucasian. Maybe they are from a race or a culture where they don't like niggas. Where they don't even say nigga, they say nigger. You hear me? You may think you're all black and you may not be. Because one drop rule is very dominant. Before I could even pull after this card and before I could even pull, I kept going back to this man that I see in the mirror. This man he works in the Navy. I don't know how he and your mother met. Child, he could have been just, docking and when a bottle or something, your mama throw him a little something. I'm just saying. It's just, maybe this person never knew of your existence. Maybe they found out your mom was pregnant and they was like, what you want me to do? I can take care of the child from a distance. And my family would not accept me bringing a black baby home. They don't give a damn if that baby got my white blood in it or nothing like that. My family would not, the child wouldn't even survive with my family. They hate black people. They hate niggers. Whatever culture this person is from. That was the energy. Yes, wisdom supports you. Roots go deep. That's what this card said. And right after that, I got the vision of the man, and he started talking, and he was saying some pretty foul things, and that was what was said. This one of them. They come from those families and stuff like that. They may be very established and stuff, but they don't like niggas. But he do secretly, But to marry one, accept one, bring a baby home by one. Okay, I want my energy back. I don't want to be in it. I want my energy back. Okay, I want my energetic feedback. Okay, next card says, finding fertile ground, stay steady and fruitful. What I'm telling you is you may be the fruit, seed of something. This person may have left you land and everything. Or they may have set your future up, make sure you were taken care of, because after all, you are their child. But to be a part of their family, no. And it sounds real ugly here. You may have land and money and everything. So let's say that this man found out, they in the Navy anyways. They travel a lot, so they be around anyways. Maybe they passed away during active service. I'm just saying, I don't wish that on anybody, but I need to. Let's say this person set gifts, resources, land, even this place that I keep seeing in the desert. It looks like a ranch, a compound. But it's like a house, but it's like a ranch compound or something like that. And it's yours, but no roads lead to it. People don't know it's there, but this person, it belongs to this man, or his family was passed down to him, and this person left this stuff to you. So what if, you're supposed to get these things, money, inheritance, probably a trust or something like that, land, resources, a home, and your mother knows this and maybe kept this from you as a level of hatred towards your father, your absentee father, okay? This man. Because women do that. Mothers do that. when they are angry and bitter. It doesn't matter how they met. If your mother got pregnant by this person and felt a type of way, with your father not being there, you would bear the burden of her hatred towards him. You would be the direct contact for your mother. Do you hear me? So she could have kept a lot of stuff from you, didn't let you get anything, didn't let you, because she was really punishing your absentee parent. But you are the only thing that has his blood closest to her. So she punished you. Let's say that this man's family found out about you. They don't want your little nigger ass coming nowhere near their shit, their resources that they pass down to this man. The money, if he passed away in active duty, bro, like, they don't want your nigger ass to have. I don't want to keep saying this, but this is the energy. This is the energy. And these family members, these estranged family members, it's like they disowned you. Like if they found out about you, they disowned you. They went through the legal processes of disowning you. Therefore, trying to disinheriting you. There you go. But if you this man's only child, they can't disinherit shit that he had already written out in a will when he died, and then they come back behind him and try and disinherit or disown you. People can't do that. Don't let folks have you believing that folks can do that, but because they are aware of you and you not of them, and then you have a hateful mother. This is the possibility. You have a hateful mother here. These people could have been paying your mother to keep these things from you, paying your mother to keep you from ever becoming great or being showing up in the world, or for the world to ever find out that you are this man's child. Even if your mother is black, there are, like if y'all get offended, then so be it. We're far beyond people feeling comfortable about discussions of race. If there are white racist people will work the hell, they will work with niggers, even if they don't like them. There are other cultures that don't like niggers, and they will still work with them to target another nigger who is of the greater denomination or hatred for them. They'll still work with them. I feel like that's what's going on. This is your mother and your estranged family who has been paying your mother because she, baby, come on now. I said give me the common denominator. Your mother has been punishing you because of your father's absence. Your estranged family has been using your mother to punish you because of your existence. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is it your problem. Was you there coaching them two motherfuckers when they were fucking in back shots? So we have, yes, finding fertile ground, steady growth, and fruitful. And then, yes, it's a good investment, getting paid and saving up. You got money, land and resources, gifts, stuff that belong to you. There could be a safety deposit box, very significant here, that has like land deeds, a deed to a house, a deed to land. It could even have like CDs in it and stuff. You hear me? Like your father may not even be white or Caucasian. He may be something of a race that could be like Irish, okay? Or yeah, he could be like Irish, or he could be like, this man had piercing like blue gray eyes. They were like bluish. You couldn't mistake the blue, but they had a hint of gray. No brown at all, no green. They were blue. And clearly, even his shirt, his outfit, everything about him told me that this man was a Navy person, a person from the Navy or Marines. It could be Navy or the Marines. Everything about this man, when I looked at him, and I was looking through his eyes at his hands, and I thought it was muddy or bloody dirt or bloody mud. and because it was too red. But upon again, now that I think about it, it was desert dirt, wet. It was desert dirt, mud, like he had been digging, like he had been. So even on this desert land where this house is, there's a mine here. It may be rich in gold deposits, diamonds, carbon. This land may be very, very, very resourceful. It could just be the land and the house that this man, your estranged father, left to you, but it could be very rich in resources because it was like he had been digging, and he was covered all the way up to here. It's like he had been digging, and he could have left this to you, and it could be like very, very rich in natural resources and deposits here. And then I keep hearing something about a safety deposit box. It was like maybe like this person, yeah, this person is some type of traveler and stuff. I almost get Irish traveler. Remember I said Irish, but an Irish traveler was a person that likes to go on adventures. They like to travel around the world. So that could be this person's past life energy, being, spirit, who they truly are. They like to move around, so they could be explain why they were in the Marines or the Navy, you know. And maybe during, again, one of their tours, their travels, they got somewhere for a little while. They met your mother, and, you know, they had them a little summer fling or something. And then your little wham nigga ass come. You hear me? Like, it's something like that. And it was just like, oh, I'm pregnant. It was like, oh, like, no, you can't be pregnant. Like, I'm gonna get back on the waters. Like, what am I supposed to? And maybe this man and your mother discuss your future. I don't feel like this person is a deadbeat. I feel like that this person is racist. Yep. And they out there, they be racist, and they like to fuck the women or the men of the people that they hate the most. So who gonna be mad at me saying that? Because it's true. I think this person was racist. I think your other parent is racist. But they left you something nonetheless. You still got their blood, and if nobody took on whatever this land or home, whatever it is, you know, it will be his firstborn. It was already written or something like that. So he left you this. You never got it. Because your mom's hate is towards you. She worked with this man's family that found out about you. She could have even contacted this man's family after possibly not getting money or payments or something and told them about you. And the family was like, hell nah, bitch, we ain't got no niggers in our family. We ain't not accepting that black baby. I'm serious. There's some shit like that. Like if this your estranged father, absentee father passed away, or your mother was receiving resources, money, payments on behalf of this man's death, survival benefits for you being the child of anything like that, and she started receiving the payment, she probably was like, what the fuck really going on? Tried to locate him, tried to reach out, couldn't. And she could have went and searched for this man's family, and she found this man's family and told this man's family about you in hopes that they would help her with you or accept you, therefore helping her. Nonetheless helping her. Therefore helping her. And them motherfuckers told her no. They told her no. No. Grinding your gears. You working too hard on it. No. Because that fell straight the fuck off. That's how it ended. And then it could have been that they were not working with her. Maybe they was like, John, I just received the most disturbing news. Some shit like that, you know, like our son, he went and got him a little black baby. He got him a black bitch pregnant, and he has a black baby, and she called and she wants money. Some shit like that. Bro, people crazy with they dark ass secrets. It's crazy. Yes, trust your feelings, fulfill your heart's desires. So these people could be the ones, these people got some reach. They know folks and everything. They've been targeting you. They could have hired a dark occultist here. And at the same time, it's just like your mother never told you this because she was angry at him. So therefore, she just took it out on you all your life. It's some energy like that. You are the descendant of, okay, culture that would not accept you because of your skin color, your race, who your mother is, or something like that. You got shit set to the side for you from your dad, but your dad you never met him, you never knew who he was, you never knew he left you anything because your mother, oh, she punished you for him. She punished you for his sins. She punished you. That's why you don't know this. So not only do you had this, your estranged father that you knew not of, okay, until today, always go do your background check, okay? Don't take my word for anything. I don't want to cause anybody any type of anxiety or depression, okay? But while this family was using their resources across the globe, I feel like that they got that type of reach. They were attacking you, your life, your existence. They never wanted nobody to see you, to come out, to know that it's even a possibility. They didn't want there to ever creep out or seep under the cracks that they tried to caulk up. They didn't want your existence to even ever be known, or the possibility of it being traced that you are a child of. I do feel like that this man is deceased, and that's why I picked up on his energy like that. I mean, it could not be, but I feel like this man is deceased, bro. Has been for quite some time. And then you have your mother. She knows that you have this land. I'm pretty sure your father probably sent her a letter or reached out to her, and they talked while they were estranged and whatever the case may be. But throughout your baby life, toddler life, very young life, your father could have reached out every now and then and kept your mother up to date about a safety deposit box with a deed, land, or just a safety deposit box in a particular bank, that when you get a certain age, they are to take you to this particular bank. The bank owner or bank manager is supposed to give you the key to this box. At a certain age, you go and unlock the box. It gives you your identity. It has stuff in there about your father, and oh shit, hold on. This father could have even watched you in your life up until he died, or had you watched, and he has pictures in that safety deposit box of you. Like when he has observed you throughout his life, he wanted to like leave something to let you know he was there because of this, but also there's pictures of you throughout your life growing up, bro, in this box. There's a deed to land. There is a deed to a ranch, bro, a ranch in the middle of a desert. And it's really rich. The ground is really rich. You can till it, even though it's a desert. You can till it. It is rich in resources. Thank you, love, for this super. I appreciate you. May you receive that back tenfold. Thank you.
You like the shampoo?
No. Nala and Taylor used all of my shampoo and conditioner. And it's giving me the energy like this. This is where this man comes from. Of course, as still a Marine or anything like that, he could have like on his own and stuff. Okay, it's something else. It's something else. Anyways, your mother decided not to do that. She decided to punish you. Your mother's a, you know, it's something else. It's something else. It's something else. It's getting overwhelming. Okay. Your mother didn't want to wait until you turned a certain age to take you to that bank, so she decided to go and connect with some people that were powerful themselves and like sell her soul to these people to have their resources, their reach to help them get to this bank and break into your shit before you could even get that age, because she didn't want to wait for her to be fucking rich, because she like, why the fuck should you get it? Because she had to. Child, you got a hateful mother that's mad at your dad, and therefore she don't like you. Like, she mad at your dad, she mad at you. And that's what she did. She went to this bank, wherever this bank is, bro. A brownstone bank. It's an old bank. It's where people with old money and put their stuff in. It's a brownstone. She decided that she wanted to Six of Pentacles, Four of Swords. She wanted your shit right now. She didn't want to wait. Your mother greedy. So she went and found out where this bank was, or she knew where this bank was, and she had people help her to access your shit. She been tapping into your shit all your life, and I bet you never got anything, nor did she even give you the common courtesy to tell you who your father really is. Hateful mothers, y'all. You think toxic. You don't want me to say that. Remove her from my energy. I won't even deal with that shit. Baby tried to choke me. Whole simple word wouldn't come out at the time. But do y'all think that evil baby mothers, and let's just say we're gonna stick to the mother side. Do you think that evil, karmic, wicked baby mamas who don't take care of their kids just started? That was a trend that just started. Because it's some old hoes. They just got old and then they got in the church. They just got old and got in the church. But then back in the days, they was a karmic whore bitch that was greedy and a gold digger. Your mama wanted that, not necessarily be with your father, but she wanted what this man had because he come from old money, or at least he owed money himself. And then the only if he died, she stopped getting the money. You mean to tell me that he stuff and she gonna forever be the only person that has his blood that can access the old money and I can't? And it's just like, bitch, that ain't. Never mind. Cause I'm not trying to. I don't want that energy. The audacity of your mother. But whatever. So then she's working against you because she's the closest link with people. And then you got your estranged family that don't want nobody to ever know about you existing, that their family, they can't have their other racist group friends and stuff know that they got a blackie, a part of their family, a blackie. These type of people that talk like that, bro. These are the type of people that talk like that. They call people blackie, darkie, nigger. They say stuff like that. They can't have their other racist friends, Ku Klux Klan members and stuff, know that they got a blackie or a darkie part of their family. You don't even got it, man. Oh, child. I don't know what attributes that you have of your father, but they don't want the world to even be able to see that you resemble them. They can't have the world know that they got a blackie in their family, a darkie. That, bro, these people talk like that. Like, they sit around and be like, did you see that blackie on TV today? Yeah, he was really performing. A darkie. Like, I don't know, but these people got money. They got long money. They may be somewhere from overseas, like, Hillshire is significant. Is that Hillshire overseas? Can somebody tell me where Hillshire is? Because that's what I just got. Hillshire. Not like the meat or the sausage, but or that could resonate with that. I don't know if the two are the same thing, but Hillshire. Quirky. That, bro, that's too much, bro. Somebody see if there is I'm gonna see myself. But anybody would do good to see if Ogden, here in the United States, in Utah or wherever Ogden is, whatever state it's in, somebody see if there's a mine, a old closed coal mine or something like that that's closed now, abandoned, it's been sealed off. Somebody need to check and see if there's a mine outside of Ogden, Utah. Okay? I'm just letting you know right now. Because they showing me the entrance of a mine shaft. Bro, and I'm ready to rip these nose rings out of my nose, bro. Like right now. Because I can't. Ugh. Hillshire. And quirky. Or court key. But that's not what I got. Y'all know that stuff that like corkscrew phone stuff that's on like boards or something that could be significant to somebody. I know we don't use that too much or too often that much. but like corkscrews or corkscrew boards or even corkscrew. It's something about uh, what? No, 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 go away. I don't care. It's something about corkscrew. You'll be surprised at how much money that people make or get rich off of when they create some of the simplest things. You know? Like somebody could have gotten rich off of making like that corkscrew material. Discovering it or making it or forming it. Using it or forming it into like stoppers for wine and stuff. Learning its expensiveness. Somebody created that or invented that or invented a way to utilize that where it made them a lot of money. That's for somebody. Corky and then Hillshire. Because I wanted to say like New England or something, but wherever Hillshire may be overseas. It could be any fucking where, bro. It could be anywhere. Shit. Your mother was mad that these people told her, no, we're not going to have a blackie, nigger, darkie in our family. 5 of Cups. Didn't I say something about wine? Something that, child, this could be like your estranged grandmother that's Caucasian or white or a different race that drinks a lot. She could be a lush. You know, them old ones. Them old hoity-toity ones, they be having too much wine and it's like, get the car and bring it around. You know, Dollar had one too many cups of wine. How they like to do it? Or they... I can't forget. I can't remember, bro. I'm like, yeah. What? What? Okay, bye. Bye. But I don't care. Bye. I asked you what and you're standing there. If you don't want to say it, bye. Are you sleepy? I think you should go to bed. No, go. Go. Definitely go. I don't care. I could care less, child. I could care less. Yep, King of Pentacles and the Justice. Your mother could even be a drinker. A lush. Your mother could be a lush. You could be a lush for all I know. You could have had that problem growing up. But this is a Caucasian woman on here. Be quiet, Kyan. I don't care less. I literally, you stood right here. I kept looking at you like, what? What do you want? You stood there. I'm like, no, they're just going away. I don't care. Then I literally stopped, brung you near me and said, what? Say what it is that you want. You just standing there. It's just like, get away from me then. Just go lay down. You're going to say what it is or you're not. It's just like, bro, are you stalking me? It was like, what's the fuck going on? Go to bed. He do that shit when he does that, y'all, when he's trying to fight his sleep. He gonna ask for, he probably want my phone. He probably want my phone and he's not getting it because I already told them no. Because they've been deleting my fucking apps and pictures and shit on my other phone. So no. I know that's what it is now. Just standing there looking at me from around the corner like, you okay, bro? Yep. King of Pentacles, the Justice, the Emperor, the Page of Swords. In that box, in the safety deposit box, you'll notice that your father, there are gonna be pictures of your father throughout his life. When he was a child, everything that he owns, land he left you, is gonna be deed and paperwork and stuff and all of that. Not only that, it's gonna be all kinds of pictures. He got a picture in there of his grandfather. He said you look like his grandfather or something, or his father, or I don't know, something significant about him, the money. Like it shows his money, it shows his land, it shows this property that belongs to you here. And there's gonna be a picture, like I said, in the safety deposit box, there's gonna be a ton of pictures, okay? Because safety deposit box are not all the same size. So don't think like, how can all those pictures fit into that one little slot? And it's just like, stop watching movies, please. Just stop watching movies. But it's pictures in there that show this person has watched you or observed you throughout your life. This person is you would be surprised that this person has all kinds of pictures and stuff of you. at school, walking with your friends at or with your mom, and like at least me. This man said as little pictures with your mom as possible, child. School pictures, stuff like that. This man has watched you all of your life until you passed away. Not only that, this man is also saying that, because I was waiting for that to come out. This man said, wherever he is from, it may not be United States, it may be somewhere else. Wherever he is from, in that justice system, there is documentation, records of you belonging to him, of him being your father. A justice system knows that he submitted documentation to a justice system. See, this is the type of man, he is a good investor here. He probably worked hard, or because he came from long and old money, he knows the power of the instrument of paperwork, of work, utilizing the court system, of documenting stuff, of having certain resources and connections to particular private banks and stuff like that. Knowing people, this man, there is someone else, not just it's not just in the court system, but there was someone else, possibly a friend, a best friend, possibly a friend of your family, of this, like your dad. Your dad could have a real close, he could have either been really close. This could be like somebody that was in a service with him, one of his partners or something like that, that he hired to keep an eye on you if something happened to him, and also to like, because I keep hearing like friend of the family, right? Not their family, your family, right? Because maybe it is through like your mother's family member and somebody he was in a service with that possibly hooked them up, or how your father met your mother. It could be all kinds of ways, okay? You know, scratch what I said earlier. I just make little jokes because, you know, it could be something like that, you know? But there's a friend of the family that's aware of who your father is, the court system, the documents there, the safety deposit box, the pictures about you, the land, everything. They're aware of this. They're aware of this. They've been aware that, baby, you was rich since you were a child. Since you were a page, mind you, this is the page of pentacles. Since you were a page, I'm talking about yay high, you've been wealthy. Look at that big old pinnacle. This is a little 2-year-old child with a big old pinnacle like that. You've been wealthy since you were a baby. Because you the child, of course. Of course. You are the child. Hold on. The emperor has been watching you, okay? And even though he knew he couldn't possibly be in your life, he still made sure that you would have had a balanced life, that justice would be on your side here, that you would be taken care of with that justice energy. Like the scales will always be balanced in your favor, or tipped in your favor. Take it as it resonates here, okay? But you are the child of this man. And he been watching you all your life until he passed away. But again, you're the child of somebody that's wealthy. You're the page of pentacles to a king of pentacles. Man, and you were supposed to have 9 of cups, everything that you would have ever wished and hoped for, everything, 9 of cups. Everything. Your father could be a water sign. He could have water and earth in his chart. Because it's too many times I done seen cups and stuff like that that are water. That's significant here. Water plays a big role here. So in one way or another. Yep, look, there we go again. Page of Cups. He passed away possibly at older age, or he died, or whatever the case may be. There's a Page of Cups. He is apologetic. And remember, I said something about koi fish or koi pond is very significant, because those are koi fish. They could be angel fish. So your father definitely could have died at an old age. You know, he could be a lot older than your mother. And then not only that, a different race. And he could be an angel fish, okay? And he could be sending you apologies from the ethers here, you know? That could be why I'm getting a lot of water energy. Yep. Yep. Because he felt like he felt like he left you alone to fight the devil on your own. Again, the Fool energy from the time you were a child. Look at you. Age of innocence. There's a significance about Blue Jays as well. Blue Jays. Okay? We're going to be talking about, is that OJs? But no, there is an old school band called the Blue Jays, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken. But Blue Jays, Blue Jay birds, those are butterflies, bro. But those just look like Blue Jays to me. So we call them Blue Jays. You're going to have to travel to get this money across water. Because notice, ain't nobody driving this one by herself. Traveling distance, 3 of wands. Traveling across sea. Or you're going to have so much money that you can own a boat, but I don't feel like it's that. I feel like I feel like you're really wealthy. But you're going to have to travel across seas, okay, to get this Wheel of Fortune. I don't understand the hateful mothers, because it's just like, even if you mad at the father, like, wouldn't you have done better to tell the child about it even so they could travel across seas and get the money and then hopefully share with you? Nah, she was too worried about that, because especially if she was hateful and mean towards you, child, she was already aware that she had fucked up her chances of ever being able to live a lavish life with you off of your money, especially if you find out that she stole the money when you was a child. Like, just like, oh, but don't worry about that, because for most of y'all, if you be like, money, then what's gonna happen? Like, how do I get it back if they ain't got it and they broke? Well, they have this thing called money being insured. See, when you have old money and you deal with certain banks, FDIC up to $150,000 or $250,000 is nothing. That's small potatoes. You have your money is secured no matter what. These folks probably couldn't cash out on some type of CDs or there's something else called, not CDs. It's another financial instrument here that can be cashed out. But it can't be cashed in before a certain time, but it's not CDs, okay? They couldn't cash out on them. Tell me more about this 3 of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Your mother hated you. She looked at you when you was a baby like, little wealthy ass spoiled bitch, but she hated. What? Man, the next fucking card, bro. I just need to just sit them up here and just let them. It's like y'all want to take the stand. Y'all want to talk for yourself. Just be like, yeah, it's a 6 of Cups. Your mother hates you. I can't make it up. The 3 of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 6 of Cups. You've been fucking wealthy since you were a child. Your mother hated you. Your mother could have poisoned you as a child too. She hated your guts. She used to look at you like, fuck you, just a kid and you wealthy. It's like, bitch, you had me. It's like you had me. Like your mother blocked you as a child. Your mother poisoned you in one way or another. It could be poisoning of the mind, poisoning of your experiences in life, poisoning or blocking off your money or from your money or knowing the truth here. Your mother is very vindictive. She blocked you. 7 of Wands, Ace of Wands from having this new beginning with this money. I just thought me getting it, but whatever, bro. Then you know what's real fucked up? How God works? Since she was so hateful towards you and stopped your money or tried to keep you from being jealous of a child. I don't see it. Jealous of your own child, but of a child. Your baby. But she blocked your money. But you know what God did? God made those characteristics as a child, even though she tried to poison you and do things to you, traumatize you, treated you real bad. Now you start exhibiting psychic abilities and gifts. Oh, that's a fucking problem. Because now what? High Priestess, 2 of Wands. Yeah. You start exhibiting gifts as early as 2. Supernatural gifts of a divine being or earth angel, even though it wouldn't have been called or considered that. They would have just called you like an alien back then. The devil or something, you know what I mean? But you had the gift of suggestibility. 2 of Wands is choices. High Priestess. You had the spiritual gift of suggestibility when you were younger. Oh, but Spirit is also telling me that this was passed down to you by your grandmother too. Your grandmother chose you to have this particular gift. To see how that high priest is old, I don't feel like that you old like that. Like not this old, this like 90s. You know what I mean? I may have 90-year-olds that watch me. You know? You have the spiritual pomegranates are significant. Your grandmother even wrote you a letter about this fortune, who you are, your spiritual gifts, your life growing up, your father, before she passed away. She could have passed away of some type of congenital heart failure. Your grandmother, lanky, Lankey, is significant. And yes. Yeah. 2 is significant. You'd be a life path number 2. You could be born in February or the 2nd of any month here, but 2 is significant. And you know why? But that's telling me that your grandmother, she a 2nd generation high priestess. I don't know if I can have y'all see this, but before the high priestess, fucking shitty. Anyway, as high priestess, right there, there's a Roman numeral number 2. This woman is old, high priestess energy. She is 2nd generation high priestess, your grandmother. And the gifts were passed down to you. She chose you for when she died, whether this was when you were alive, young, older, recently. When your grandmother passed away, she had already chosen you to pass down particular gifts. Now you would be the 3rd generation. Because it went you know, people think that spiritual gifts just go from one to the other. No, they skip generations. So where you would think that your mom would be being the daughter of your grandmother or son of your grandmother, take it as resonates, because it could be that your father on his side, he had a white, Caucasian, Chinese, Asian, whatever, because any of those cultures that don't like blackies, they don't like blackies or darkies in their family or blood mixed in their bloodline. Any of those cultures could be so, but one of them, the grandmother on that side, could have been very spiritually gifted, a high priest, a 2nd generation high priestess, and a gift skipped her daughters, hers. But because you are a part of that bloodline, you are the 3rd generation. And you inherited those gifts from a grandmother. Nonetheless, you are a 3rd generation high priestess. And you have the gift of suggestibility, high suggestibility. That's where you may have found that sometimes you may be able to give people a little look and they just do it. You may say you want something and then people be like, nah, I can't do it. And then you'll look at them and you'll be like, and they'll do it. You may notice that people have had a hard time ever telling you no in your life besides your mom. That's because she filled with wickedness for you, child. She won't fucking count, but you may have it. This is what your mama don't like about you, child. Your gift of you developed psychic gifts at a very young age. People could tell that you were psychically gifted. So now she probably used to look at you from the time you was about, I don't know, what's that look like, 3, 4. Look at you in that little balloon, little girl, that cute little blue dress or 2-piece and stuff, coming from church or going to the carnival, whatever this may be, even going to the park. This is how your mother, I want y'all to see how this came out. Because, baby, I'm trying to figure out, how can somebody be in this energy? These 3 cards came out. If y'all remember, if you weren't around, these 3 cards came out. How can someone be in the Devil, Knight of Swords, to this energy? Come on now. Come on. How can anybody be in the Devil, the Knight of Swords, to this energy? Look at you. All smiley and happy little ass and stuff, just balloons and butterflies flying around you. You exhibited spiritual gifts early, so your mother could have been like, not only is this little bitch rich and wealthy than I'll ever be, any of us will ever be, but the bitch got gifts too. Child, you could have inherited spiritual, I mean highly evolved spiritual gifts from both your dad's side of the family and your mom's side of the family. Even if that side of the family didn't like you and technically choose you because you're a darkie or a blackie. And that's how they talk. We over that shit. That, well, whoever they are, whatever culture they are, color they are, that's how they talk. Even if they didn't physically choose you, the living ones, their spiritual ancestors could have chosen you to inherit the third generation of gifts. And this could have been chosen by your dad's grandmother that passed away. And then on your mom's side, you can have a grandmother who could have passed away from congenital or congestive heart failure here, who was spiritually gifted too and passed down gifts to you as well. So even as a child, bro, you exhibited extraordinary gifts. And it used to be like, as a child, you may have not been told no, especially by a grandmother energy. Your mother could have told you no, but all the people around you used to probably like I was finna say a name. Your name may start with an S, child. They probably used to be like very young. People used to like, here you go, you want this? And you used to look at people like, and people just give you stuff, give you crazy shit that kids shouldn't even have. You may have noticed like whatever it is that you wanted, like people would just give you things, even growing up. That is because your aura gives off this pheromone of suggestibility. People just do for you. And then don't let you look in people's eyes because people just like, they just want to shower. And your mother hated you for this. She hated you for being wealthy. She hated you for being this man's child. She hated you for being man. I'm telling you, your father could be a water sign, a king of cups energy that walked away from her, 8 of cups. It's too many cups out here indicating to me that is other than that is something other than that. Again, page of cups. He did come out as the emperor, the king of pentacles, heavy earth sign. But that just means that he grounded and stable, and he got a lot of grounding and stability for you. He left that for you. But this man is coming out at overall energy or leading energy is cups, water. You get your strength from your father too. That man is nope, that's not the word. I want to say stout, but that's not the word. Man is, I want to say agile, but that's not the word. That man bulletproof. That's the best way I know how to say it. Impenetrable. We know I can't say that word, y'all. Anyway, it's like that. Teflon Don, something like that. You like him in that way. You might notice that you have a high tolerance for pain. And I keep hearing Corky. Now I'm seeing it clearly. Korky. Corky. Child, I don't never have these cups in order. I often say cups in order. Cups. Eight of Cups. Your father met your mother at a party. There was drinks had. They slept together. It could have been a one-time thing, a one-night stand, whatever the case may have been. She got pregnant by him. They met at a party. Cups were involved and stuff. You see how this man looked like he just now getting up after the cups have been all drank up and knocked over. And pay attention to the fact that there's a moon in the corner, a crescent moon. This is nighttime. It's like somebody hid it that over drinks. They met at a party or something, celebration, and somebody got up and see how this man is walking away. But you can see he's still putting on his jacket. While he putting his hat on. Okay, this is the energy. This is how your father met your mother. Yep. Hangman. Left her and left her hanging. Child, she's suspended from the tree by. I ain't finna do this shit with y'all. Yo, daddy side of the family, even if you do get to know them, and this is my suggestion, these folks believe in hanging folks. Them folks is. But what I'm saying is that he left your mother hanging, or that's what she feels like. But it was like, yep, to deal with you on her own, take care of you on her own. But it was just like, bitch, Collective was already fucking 9 of Pentacles. Which, look at your white, pure, peacocking ass, all beautiful and shit, sitting under cherry blossom trees. That's significant here. It don't matter, but you would be the peacock of your father. You get what I'm saying? The show off of your father. Your mother feel like you a fucking show off. As a child, because you was in 9 of Pentacles before she could ever even make it there. Because you the direct descendant of your father. And you all pure and peacocky and light and feathery. The cherry blossom trees like you. Look at you sitting all beautiful underneath this damn tree, Collective. And your mother felt like your father walked away, left her hanging, and then left her to look at you. Look after you. It was like, bitch, why you didn't just take Collective money or access it and pay somebody to fucking take care of Collective as they nanny or put her in boarding school? I'm pretty sure people with money can do that. Just hire people to take care of the wealthy kid until they get old enough to have their own money. So you didn't have to look and deal with Collective. Oh no, because you wanted that money and you wanted a punching bag for that man. Yeah, you wanted a punching bag for that man. Because this man left a child in the 9 of Pentacles. What? He left the child. He left the child with money. So she decided that she wanted to hold on to you to make you her punching bag and make you poor and run your money and control you and beat up on you. Yep. And beat up on you because your father, she was in love, not with him. Now, I cannot make this shit up. She was in love, not with him, but with his money. And you was the connection to this man's money. Okay, I cannot make this up, bro. If I be lying on my cards, my energy, if I say it before the card come out, y'all know what it is. She wanted to keep you because you are the connection to this man's money. If there are 3 pentacles, it's going to be your dad pentacle. It's going to be you, your dad, your mom. You are the connection to this man pentacle. Ace of Pentacles, by the way. Old long money. That's what she loves. She loves this man money. Child. Moon energy. You were her secret weapon as a connection. Her secret leverage as a connection to this man money. So 2 of Cups, 3 of Swords, she made sure that you stayed brokenhearted, messed up, relationships didn't work out because ultimately, even though this woman hated you, she never wanted you to go nowhere because she need access to you so she could keep trying to access, one, your spiritual gifts. You heavily gifted. You got a lot of gifts. She needs to keep you in heartbroken energy, never having true love, never having success, never having money, keeping you hidden. And this is what your mom did. But I want to also point out the fact. You have a long distance, estranged family that is racist to you. And they also didn't want you to have love, ever be married, ever be seen, ever develop your gifts, ever get into this money, ever be known, ever anything. You hear me? Okay, 10 of Pentacles. 3 of Swords, 2 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Come on now. So you got a wealthy family that was working on you constantly going through heartache and connections and relationships. They never wanted you to be loved. Ever. Your mother didn't, and this family did. So my first initial conclusion was that I was going to say is that this man family at one point in time or another, they possibly start working with your mother and paying her to keep you hidden, to even unaliving you, bro. Because she don't care about you. She care about what keeping connection with you means, as it applies to access to your father's money. Cayenne, don't go back in there. The tower there, a tower. You know why? Because you still showed up in a spotlight, no matter how they handicapped you or what you came out of or what they did to you. You still came out victorious, and you're being seen. You're being seen as a winner. You're being seen as courageous, victorious, honor. And people are also seeing you with this wand in your hand, powerful, a leader, strong, courageous here. But look at all these stars over your head, bro. These are all your ancestors, all the generations that came before you that have been working on your behalf, rooting for you. But these are also spiritual gifts. And you did it barefoot. Goddamn, bro. It's like with no shoes on. Yep. Page of Wands. Spirit saying you still young. You still young enough to live out your life victorious and having wins and stuff like that. It don't matter how much of your life that these people have stolen from you. Ace of Cups. You get the blessing of youth, the fountain of youth. Page of Wands with the Ace of Cups and that dove. You are getting the fountain of youth, restoration of your youth, of your love, of your heart space here, and your victories. That's why you're having all this success here. Yep, you can be a water sign as well. Okay, you can have water and Leo. You can have heavy water in your chart. Dominant in your chart anywhere here, rising in your chart, and you could also have Leo here. But there's something here about sunflowers here. Sun maize or mayflower is significant as well. 10 of Wands and 4 of Wands. This could be your mother, child. This could be your mother happy as long as she kept you in a house and burdened. Yep, Spirit say that's the truth. So your dad and mother may both be water signs. Yep, that's the truth. This woman, this mother, gluttonous, greedy, everything. You know what I mean? She want to show up like she you, the wealthy one, the spiritually gifted one, but it's really you. She hates you. She hates you. She want to show up to the world as you. So she kept you in constant struggle and turmoil all your life. This is why she wanted to keep you close to her with that 4 of Wands, 10 of Wands. This mother wanted to keep you close to her so she could traumatize and abuse you. And that's the Ace of Swords, true. Yep. Because she knows that something belongs to you. Something been under investigation too about this as well. Yep. You got an investigator that's working on your behalf trying to get down to the bottom of some shit of why you always in the 9 of Wands when you a Queen of Pentacles. Even if you're not an earth sign. You went from the Page of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. You're older now. You were wealthy since you were a child. You're supposed to be Queen of Pentacles. Why would a Queen of Pentacles be burdened, fucked up, 10 of Wands, 9 of Wands? Somebody is investigating this. They have been for a long time. And not only that, you're an alchemist. And this is what's known by an investigator, by people in the background investigating things or that have looked into things on your behalf. Because the World, the Empress, Child, the Hierophant, the Knight of Cups, and the 5 of Wands. You got people fighting on your behalf. Behind the scenes, across the world, across the globe, across the scenes, across the news here. Because people know who you are. It can't be denied anymore. People fighting on your behalf, 5 of Wands. Because you've been in poverty. You're a Queen of Pentacles. You've been a Queen of Pentacles, a Page of Pentacles, King of Pentacles since you was a Page of Pentacles. Makes sense? Why did you ever live poor? Why did you ever go through stress, burdens, overcoming stuff, house instabilities and stuff, fake love, toxic love, struggle love, possibly addictions and stuff, stalking, all kinds of shit? You the Queen of Pentacles and you the Magician and you're the High Priestess. And you've been these things since you were a child. This is how you showed up to the world. Just like this. La-di-da-di-da. Yeah. And they tried to unalive you. Three different groups of people that are connected to each other, or they have the same motive. Now be mindful. Look how these people look different, I'm telling you. When people find a common enemy in you, You'll be surprised at who will work together, even though they don't like each other or like their kind. You'll be surprised at who works together when they all find a common enemy in you. Look at these different races of people. It's 3 different cultural differences of groups that have worked against you together to 10 of swords you. Is that 10 or that 9 of swords you? To afflict you since you were a child for the food. Yep. But 4 swords, 10 of cups. Remember, we have the 9 of cups too. But 4 swords, 10 of cups. You got a sick ass family, bro. 9 of pentacles, they finna go to jail too. 9 of pentacles. Okay. These people these people sick. You got a sick ass family on both sides. Sick. Sick collective. I know that's right. Horrid. Shoot. I'll start using that word because I am so sick of using all the other ones. Start calling these people horrid. Agreed. But 9 of pentacles and the 8 of swords. There are indictments going out for these people. They're going to prison. They're going to prison. There's indictments that's been signed and that's being delivered out. Yep. Baby, the 9 of pentacles to the 8 of swords and the judgment. When I say there are indictments that have been signed, mind you, these look like feathers, but these look like quill feather or pens, quill pens, the ones that they used to sign stuff with old days. Baby, you come from old money. I don't give a damn what you say. Yep. It's warrants going out. People trying to leave town. People trying to flee to countries and shit like that. But didn't I say it's something about you living over water or crossing water here? You're moving on to calmer waters. These people, their indictments going out for people arrest. Yep. And you got the earth angels. You got your spirit team. You got the archangels, protectors working on your behalf. They did this for you. Yep. So they can stop you from being blocked and blind while other people snuck you, stole from you, deceived you, and harmed you because of their greedy, malicious ways. Ricky Raccoon is significant here. 7 of Pentacles because of your money. These people was willing to do too much to get your money. It's like they got access to some of your money and then they were paying people to do shit to you to get your money with your money. Like, child. King of One. I'm not gonna go too much into that, bro. There's men that want to come out, but it's just like don't nobody give a damn. Those are more than likely ex-lovers. So at the beginning of the video, I specified that this was part 2 because I was trying to see who this elusive figure is that was trying to get away, that has been ruining your life, all your contracts, relationships, your money, your career, your connections, your everything, your forward movement, you ever being something. It's been your mother and it's been your estranged family that you know nothing about, that is of a different race, that they don't like you because you are some type of, you different from them. Nonetheless, these have been the people that have been ruining your life. And it's indictments going out for these people's arrests. These people could have had a recent death in their family of a younger Caucasian masculine. Well, that's what the fuck they get. They shouldn't have hired all them practitioners. They got a practitioner that they go to. He's a dark occultist. He well learned in the dark arts of occult. His name is Klaus. His name is Klaus. And that's not German. Klaus is not German. It could be German, but Klaus is more. It could be Estonian. I really don't get Chechnya. I don't get that. It could be, it's not Romanian. It's not Romanian. Because how they keep giving it to me is like it's Dutch. It's Dutch something. And Klaus. This person is a real dark occultist. This person could be Irish. They could be like Dutch, Irish, and some type of German, Germanic, any type of any. They could be like German, Dutch, Irish. And then this man's name is Klaus. He's older. He has dark gray hair. He wears purple robes in his ceremony. He does a lot of bonfire, wood, magic stuff in the middle of the woods and stuff like that. His name is Klaus. He works with a lot of dark, wicked entities, but specifically dark marine spirits. He loves those, but he loves like banshee energies and stuff like that. His name is Klaus. Yeah. That was another detail that I was being guided to give to you because I did a video about this. If you have a child and your child start having seizures at a point in time in their life or acting out really bad, Klaus sent some type of entity towards you. If your child start having like these screaming fits where they were out of nowhere just rah, you know, like this Klaus, that's this dark occultist here who, not your mother's side of the family, but your estranged family, they know this man. They get this man as like a spiritual hitman to take people out. They know both sides of the family, even if they don't know you directly, these people watch you all your life. They stalk you. They know what you look like. They know your social media. They know the different places you live. They know that you are spiritually gifted, heavily gifted. They know that you are divine. Like, these people have been trying to have you unalive for a long time. That's the message. If any part of the message resonated with you, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Donations are always love, welcome. And I appreciate those that have sent any supers or donations. And I send that back to you tenfold. Collective, I am going to release your energy back to its respected place with love, light, safety, and protection. And then I'm going to release any and all other energies. Wait, I'm going to release collective, deceased, or any passed over loved ones of the collective back to their respective places with love, light, and guidance from the divine back to your respective places or places of transition. If you have not, and you have not been able to move on, I give you permission to do so at this time. Ashe. Now, I am going to release any and all negative, wicked, low vibrational, and karmic, demonic, entity infested and riddled devilish energies back to your fucking pits of hell. May the people, the karmics here that are a part of this reading that have caused collective afflictions of any kind, may the entities be ripped from them and sent back to the depths of hell and locked in their places of captivity from now into infinity and beyond, and stripped of those people. And so those people will not be a threat to collective, or they can start going through their final righteous and divine judgment and not have the power to inflict or cause any harm upon collective or anyone that they are connected to. And this includes on their success, their blessings, their gifts, their forward movement, and any and all of their protection. All of their heart's desires, and may they heal from any trauma that has been done and inflicted or imposed upon them by any of these people, both known and unknown. And may righteous and divine judgment always be served and taken to the hands of the Most High and the divine on behalf of this situation and for anyone in the collective who this has occurred to. And may all things be made right and justice prevails over any and all things. Ashe. And now I'm going to call my beautiful magic back. I'm going to disconnect from any all energies that I have connected to or allowed to connect to me. I disconnect and sever those cords and ties indefinitely. And I send you back through the portals from which you came to your respective places. Ashe. And thank you for your help. And I'm going to call my magic, my power, my energies back to me from that connection and this readings and any other energies that I have connected to that may still remain. You are required to leave this field at this time. Close all doors, portals, and windows to and from my energetic field. Heal and seal all leaks in my auric field and subtle bodies, and make sure that all cracks are healed and sealed with the highest, purest form of divine, supreme white light or light, purple light. At this time, restore all my chakras to a state of balance and equilibrium at this time, and magnify my protective shield as you put it back into place, and heal it as well, and establish my safety, my sovereignty, my peace, my protection over my mind, body, soul, and spirit at this time. This includes creative endeavors, spiritual travel, astral travel, and all other realms, including the dream state, the ethereal, and all those in between and above. Ashe. I damn near sound like I'm breaking the motherfucking glass. That's not my intention. I love y'all, collective. Thank y'all for tuning in and tapping in. Y'all be sure to keep yourself prayed up. Keep your energetic fields as clear and pure as possible. As that was a general message, collective, always go to the Most High God source for your final confirmation and in anything in your life, okay? I give you the information. It's up to you to take the information, do the research, and allow yourself due diligence to find out what it is that you instinctually and already intuitively know. And until next time, y'all, I am your girl, Shay, the Dual Alchemist. Thank you for tuning in and tapping in. And I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Until then, peace and Godspeed.